Hello there and welcome back to the Achievement Planner, and I'm coming to you with Still Wakes the Deep today. It's a fantastic horror game. I love it so much. In fact, I played it so many times. One, because one of the achievements was all messed up, and I'll explain that. It's not messed up anymore, but I'll explain why. So I had to play it 2 times extra to get it. But I actually played it another time after that because I will have a speedrun guide for this if you just want to go through the game quickly in case you do miss something. Yeah, because things are missable. So I will have a speedrun guide that I'm actually putting up. Yeah, there you go. Also, if you want to watch along with the Welsh Hunter, if you're looking for like an actual like play along video to get all the achievements, you can watch the Welsh Hunter's guide. And I will there are a couple things in the Welsh Hunter's guide that are just slightly out of date only because the devs changed it. It's not his fault. His guides are fantastic. But yeah, so I will point those out just so you know what they are in case. Even though I think he has it on the comments. Alright, so this game has 37 achievements for a 1,000 gamer score. And it's a 1 out of 10 difficulty. Even though it's horror and even though it's creepy, if you play it on the easiest difficulty, it's not that hard. Because you just keep respawning. Completion time, 8 to 10 hours. And playthrough number 1, all achievements. So you have to do that without sprinting for more than 10 minutes. So in this game, you could sprint like you would do in a horror game, right? Sprint away from things. Well, you need to sprint less than 10 minutes. And that's not easy. That's a little challenging. So you need to make sure you do that if you want to do it in one playthrough. Also, you need to complete it in Scottish Gaelic mode or Gaelic mode. I think it's Gaelic mode, but in Scotland, they say garlic mode, I think, yeah. So the Welsh Hunter says garlic mode. But there are different ways to say it, depending on which UK country I think you're in. I think that's how it works. But anyway, yeah, so you need to complete it in that, which means that you can't read any of the subtitles in English. They're all in this language. Or whatever language you're playing this game in, you have to have the subtitles in that language. So if you speak that language, this is fantastic. Because those are your subtitles anyway. But then you can listen to the actual story in your own language. But you need to complete it in that. You need to turn that on, all right? And I probably will show you. So category 1, story achievements, 17 achievements for 310 gamer score. And these are the ones you will get for just playing through the game. You could sprint, you could do whatever language you want, and you will get all these achievements. Yeah, exactly. Category 2, full game achievements. 3 achievements for 200 gamer score. And like I said already, I don't have to go through them again, but number 1 for completing the game, 100 gamer score. Number 2, I cannot pronounce that. I'm not even going to try. But yeah, just make sure you set it, and I'll put it here like it's showing you how to do it. You have to set it to Scottish Gaelic mode or Garlic mode or however you say it. All right? And then 3, make sure you do it without sprinting for 10 total minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I have too much, because at one point I got stuck because of an issue. Anyway, category 3, miscellaneous achievements. 6 achievements for 110 gamer score. So number 1, McLeary. I think this might be one of the worst achievements I've ever had to do, ever. I tried to get the achievement without actually showing you what the achievement is, because I'm not a fan of watching people in the shower. That's not my thing. Even in video games, right? You might like that, whatever, I guess, you know. So you just have to, in the beginning of the game, once you're able to use the character, there are showers, and you'd have to look at the dude in the shower. Yeah. So, anyway, whatever. Just, you know, that's how you get that achievement. Number 2, leaning into it. Spot a monster while leaning. So in this game, you could hide and then lean, like most horror games, I guess. And as long as you're looking at the monster, when that happens, you get that achievement. It was super easy. 3, general strike, hit a monster with a throwable. By the way, this is the order I got these miscellaneous achievements in. So this was like, both of these achievements were like maybe like early beginning-ish of the game, but not the absolute beginning. So you could, though, there are throwables, so there are all different things you could pick up. And I just hit the monster with it. I think I may have died after that. I don't know what's on the video, but yeah, just do that. Number 4, sailing by. Listen to the whole shipping forecast, and you will get there eventually. You'll get to where it's on the screen, and you'll see this forecast. Do not leave and do not shut off the radio. Just leave the whole thing on. It was very boring, but once it was over, I got the achievement. All right. 5, jetsam. Throw a throwable into the sea. My opportunity to throw something into the sea because you can't pick stuff up everywhere. You have to only certain places. But where a place I was able to throw something outside in the sea was all the way down here at this bottom of this list. So it was later on. And then number 6 was towards the end of the game. Me and my spoon. Jetson may have been toward the end of the game too. But find Roy's spoon after the sinking. And you go into his room no matter what. It's part of the story. But there's a spoon hidden on the chair or in the chair. Yeah, it's right there. Well, it's on the video. And that's where you have to make sure you get that. Alright, so next category is category 4, progress achievements. 4 achievements for 130 gamer score. Number 1, social butterfly. Talk to everyone in the intro. And in the introduction, I'm not even going to tell you who, because you'll figure it out. If you really want to find out, you can watch the Welsh Hunter and he'll show you. But just talk to everybody. You need to just, there aren't that many people. I think maybe a dozen people there were. I think, yeah. Some of them you can't actually talk to. So it's the people you can talk to in the intro. And then once the intro is almost over, after you fix the circuit breaker, I think, that was when I got it. If it doesn't work after that, it's when you go to the next area you'll get it, all right? All right, number 2, look at all this mess. Pick up and throw 50 different throwables. I picked up way more than 50 in this game, but every time I saw a throwable, I just picked it up and threw it. And by the way, it's not the same throwable. You can't throw the same one over and over. It has to be a different throwable. So if I find 10 throwables in one room, I have to pick up all 10 of them and throw them. Yeah. So that I didn't realize that at first, but luckily the tracker on the game was working really well. So, yeah. So make sure you do that. And 3, Grease Scotsman, sprint and all, movement modes and traversals. So I don't even remember exactly what they are. I'm putting it up on the screen. How you need to do it. I think the one that I missed was doing like the monkey bars or whatever it's called. And you have to sprint while doing it. That was the one I missed. But yeah, so you have to press in the stick and do that. So you might be nervous, like, oh no, I don't want to sprint too long. There was plenty of time to not make it 10 minutes to get both these achievements. And then 4, visit every enterable cabin in the game. And so for this part, you just got to go in every enterable cabin. I didn't miss any. I just went in every single room that I can go in, and I got it. I didn't look at a guide or anything, so I don't think you'll miss it. If you are worried about missing it, you should probably watch the Welsh Hunter's Guide. And if I remember correctly, the Welsh Hunter had really good thumbnails, so you can go to each place, all right? Category 5, collectible achievements. 3 achievements for 154 gamer score. Are you kidding me? 54. I hate when they do this. Oh my gosh. Number 1, good with Lecky. Used all the electrical interaction types on the Biera D. Yeah, that's the name of the ship. So for this, you need to actually do 4 of them, and one was the light switch, one was the TV, and one was the heater, and then one was at the end. There's a switch you have to do all the way at the end. I was like, where is this last one? I think I missed it, and then I got the achievement. So. All right, yeah, I probably put up on the screen where the last one was. Number 2, clear down. Listen to every optional phone call. So what I actually did was, I played this without sprinting and with the Scottish Gaelic, and I didn't use the Welsh Hunter's Guide at first because I wanted to see if I can get everything. So for this, I only missed 1 phone call. If I remember correctly, there were 8 phone calls, and I missed just 1. It's because when I walked through, I didn't hear it. It was behind me. So yeah, so here's the great thing about it. If you replay the game, you already got those 7 because the tracker already updated. So I only needed to find the 1 that I missed. Same thing with body count. Oh, body count. Let me tell you about body count. 100 gamer score. Find every reachable dead crew member. I found every single crew member except the last crew member, and I have a video for this, but I'm telling you now, I guess. The last crew member, a character dies, basically. I'm just telling you this because I need to. And that character's dead body was supposed to be the last crew member. But then they changed it, and there's a crew member a little further up to the right, and you need to get that one. So I replayed the game following everybody's guides, Welsh Hunter's Guide, different guides. I replayed it twice, not being able to find this extra thing because nobody knew that the body had changed. So yeah, make sure you get this. Just follow the guide, or do it on your own, and make sure that you get this final body after. Yeah, it's probably on the video. So make sure you get that. It's really frustrating. And just another point that there is another video I have that I'm going to put up right now, and that video is just for the story, and it's a location that you can't get through anymore, even though sometimes you can. It's weird, but there's a fix to it. So just make sure you watch that. Those are the two things that got messed up in this game, or got changed. Category 6, death achievements. 4 achievements for 96 gamer score. First of all, 96 gamer score is annoying. Second of all, you're dying and that you get achievements. All right. So number 1, cerebral anoxia. Yeah, drowned inside the rig. So at this one point, you have to go underwater and just make sure you drown at some point in the rig. Yeah, I feel like that's not hard to do. I didn't have to even do it early on. Number 2, full fathom 5. 10 gamer score, died from falling into the sea 5 times in different places. So throughout the game, if you could fall in the sea, just jump in the sea. All right, there will be basically 5 different seas you can get to eventually as you are outside. You keep going inside, outside, inside, outside. Just jump in the ocean. It's really disturbing, but just jump in the ocean. Each one you'll get it without a guide. 3, Finlay destination, die in all possible ways, and I'll put up a list of it. All the different ways you have to die. How horrible. But the Welsh Hunter's Guide will show you exactly where to do that. But if you want to figure it out on your own, you could. And 4, not so good with the lucky. 1 gamer score. Thank you very much, devs. Die in all the electrical hazards on the Bierra D. And that also, you just make sure if you see electricity, you walk into it. Oh my gosh. Terrible. Anyway, but this is the game, and it was a really awesome game. Disturbing at times, as you could tell. But it was really creepy, and I enjoyed it. And you can check out my speedrun guide. In case you miss anything and you want to go through it again, you could just use my speedrun guide to go really fast through the game, just to get the minimum, the bare minimum. All right, and I'll see you next time on the Achievement Planner.